would be your ideal breeding cross?
Oh, it's a little ancient, but probably an Abercrombie onto a Most Happy Fellow mare.
I've been so lucky with these Bettor's Delights out of these Arts Place mares, so I think I would go that route.
I'm from the old school, so it was probably Arts Place onto a Western Hanover mare.
Probably any great mare. I know In Vitro was getting bred to some beach somewhere a few years ago, and unfortunately we didn't get a result for that, but I would like to see that.
I'd like to have the first foal out of putting on a show by some beach somewhere.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I have a mare that's called Precious Shopper that is booked to some beach somewhere this year. She's under the lights right now, and we're going to ship her to Mr. Some Beach somewhere, and not too long, hopefully she spends a little time with him and comes back bred in fold.
Anything with Some Beach somewhere, I think, for a pacer. Could probably breed him to a good pony and get something that could go fast right now. Trotter, you gotta love Cadabra. I mean, anything balanced image mares. I mean, they're the best. I think we've had luck with a lot of balanced image mares. So I would say Cadabra out of a balanced image mare for a trotter.
Balanced image and Dream of Glory mare was my favorite. Yeah, that was a good one for me.
I think on a trotter, because I love training them more. I love the Valley Victory, Muscles Yankee horses like that, and bred to anything like Donna Rail or, I like Royal Strength myself. It was stood in Canada. It was very reasonable priced, and a lot of them went on and left nice horses, really.
How about anything to Majestic Sun? Because that's what the flavor is right now, and he shows he can throw as good as anything.
Ideal breeding cross. I love Cam Luck broodmares. And with a son of Western Hanover, Cam Luck, it seems to work awful good. And sons of Western Hanover have turned out to be great sires.
Cam Luck to an Arts Place mare. And I made a bit of a living off that cross, so I'm not going to knock it. It's about as good as it gets.
Well, the best one ever was always Cam Luck of an Arts Place mare, or anything to do with Arts Place on the sire or dam side. Obviously, he's gone now, so we look more for dams. But I absolutely love anything to do with Arts Place crosses.
Well, everybody says Cam Luck with Arts Place, but it hasn't been real successful in my stable. But I guess you still take a shot on them.
I like Broodmare by Arts Place. I think he's a good cross everywhere. So, Some Beach somewhere, Arts Place. That'd be good. Anything with Arts Place blood on the mother side is good to me. I like that.
I would go with Some Beach somewhere, probably, because his babies are unreal, and probably like a top bred mare from lately, like an Art Major mare or something like that. Like my dad's old mare imitates life, her and Some Beach somewhere. I think it'd be a pretty good match.
Some Beach somewhere. And a mare I have called Victoria's Place.
I would say Some Beach somewhere and Dream Fairy Eternal.
Well, it would definitely be Some Beach somewhere on the top with just about any great mare.
Well, I might go out on a limb. We've had lots of, rock and roll Arts Place cross has been very good. Now we have the Some Beach somewhere, whatever cross. But I'm going to go even ahead of that and go with a Muscle Hill crossed. I don't know. Muscle Hill with anybody. How's that?
I'd have to go with Dewey Cheatham Howe to Moneymaker.
Probably Angus Hall with Donna Rail mare.
Trotter, Muscles Yankee out of a balanced image mare.
Anything with back through some balanced image, because it throws the toughness back into them, and really they're all pretty talented anymore. So it's a matter of just getting one that's sound and some heart.
Actually, Touch of Jazz was a brood mare, and she had a colt actually in a sale this year. We were really interested in Harrisburg, and the horse went for $25,000, and it was an SJ's Caviar, which isn't the biggest, best cross, but that was a horse we were looking at. Obviously, like a Some Beach somewhere or something like that, but we haven't had the money for that, so we'll say that.
Well, I'd like to say Estrellas, but he's not around anymore. He was always an amazing sire, I thought. My dad liked him too. Put on a show. I'm sure she'll be a good dam. She'll be a really good mare, and maybe, I don't know if it'll work, but Some Beach Somewhere, I guess. That's two best from what I can think of.
Some Beach Somewhere. Maybe to like an Abercrombie mare or something.
This year, I'd have to either say I'd either want a Some Beach Somewhere colt out of a Western Hanover mare. That would be the ideal cross for me this year.
After last year, maybe a pacer, Some Beach Somewhere with pretty well anything by the looks of it.
I would love a Some Beach Somewhere out of a good Camlock mare.
I'm going to say Big Jim because I drove him with, I don't know, the Camlock mare seemed to be good, or I'd take that cross.
My ideal breeding cross, a safe and rich mare to Camlock.
What would that produce?
Hopefully another rich Cam or Jan's rich girl.
The Camlocks out of Arts Place mares have been real good. Camlock dams are getting to be pretty popular.
Ideal breeding cross, Camp Fella on top, obviously, and probably Cathedra or another great Ontario mare like that, Classic Wish or something like that. They've been outstanding mares. So yeah, one of those two.
I like anything with Camp Fellow breeding. They seem to be tough, good old breeding, and they always cross good, and they always race tough.
Out of Camp Fellow bloodline with the Arts Place mare, I think it's still a great cross.
I like American Ideals. Cross that with how about Rainbow Blue or something.
I really like Mach 3, and my own personal breeding cross, because I race in the West, I'd want a Alberta Fold colt. I guess it would be with one of my own mares called River Lass.
Well, big towner, of course. I've been known as a big towner person, but they're pretty well out of style by like there's not many of them left. There's still, you'll see some brood mares around, but not many. But I like an off cross. I think we breed too much for speed, and I like to look, I know you need speed, but I like something with some endurance and some toughness,
Well, I'm mostly involved with pacers, and I'd probably like a cross from Western Hanover to a Matt Scooter. Matt Scooter on the dam side.
I would say ideal breeding cross for me would be anything, if everything continues the way it has. I'm excited about so many horses I think about that either I own or partners own, that someday hopefully everything goes well, we can breed to Captain Treacherous. I mean, it's funny to have that mindset now, because this horse has shown the potential to be a stallion someday for us, that I'll have a 2-year-old Payson filly and I go, wow, she's going to really cross good with Captain Treacherous someday. So that's what I think about. I mean, I want to dream and dream big.
I would say I would have to be the sire, and I'd probably cross good with anybody, I don't know, but Amy and I have made a very beautiful baby, so I would say, yeah, that would be the super race right there, yes, Amy and I.
Anything by me out of pretty much any line of broodmare.